They are actually getting 10 points. That Diva United's player is going to get spotted, and there we go. I guess if he has been spotted, if I'm not wrong. And there we go. One more bullet to get connection, and there we go. Just like that. 11 finishes for Team Alpha 7. That was brilliant. But another spottation was there. Team Bonafide also getting tagged out by the hands of Team Alpha. That was brilliant. That was an on-point situation which was going on in the lobby. But now I'm looking forward to see some more punching. I'm looking forward to see some more aggressive gun game by all the other teams which are left in the lobby. For example, if I talk about Team 16, that is Bonafide. If I talk about teams like Aura, I want to see how the gun game is going to be for them. Let's see what happens. I've got the other ID pass, guys. I have to show you the lobby directly, but let's see we'll be able to do or not. That is going to be the major thing. The third zone is going to shrink in very rapidly. Sixth zone is going to be over here right now. 3 teams are left. Look at that beautiful mini 14 shots being dealt. Team Alpha 7 getting choked out very harshly now. This is the only guy left right now. I don't think there is a possible revival situation coming up, because now he has to be in the zone, and if he is unable to go in the zone now, then that is going to be quite a risky one. Look at that, guys. Going for that revival, I don't think that is a possible situation for him. Revival is something which you have to be very considerate about if you are going into the last zone. If we talk about Team Bonafide, well, they are trying to distract Team Aura from the angle of Team Alpha 7, and Aura is constantly trying to put that pressure onto Team Bonafide. If I talk about Team Aura's finishes, let me count it out. 5 finishes for Team Aura, but I guess they are more than capable to get that winner chicken dinner, and getting those finishes are very good, but getting that winner chicken dinner is even better, if you guys know. But GodL got that knock. That was brilliant. We have 11 finishes for this team. And look at that smoke being bombed out from the back of this guy. But Bonafide has been picked off. That's brilliant. We have 13 finishes for Team Alpha 7. Now Alpha 7 is going head to head with Team Aura. Let's see what happens. Aura has secured only 5 finishes. Constant pressure has been made. Constant space has been dealt. They are providing a chance for Team Aura to come back into the fight. But we have no mercy being picked off. Man, oh man, this is a very bad start for Team Aura. I didn't expect that this is going to happen. But look at that. A rotation being dealt by Muffy. So this is a very good angle. This is a very good fight coming up. And Siapa is the last man standing of his team. I don't think there is a possible situation coming up, possible comeback coming up from this fight. Look at those plays being dealt. He's constantly trying to put that pressure, and there we go. A good knockout was there. Another 1v2 is going to be on point. Let's see, will he be able to get that 1v2 or not? That is going to be the major concern. They are in the zone. All the other guys from Team Aura is trying to constantly get that revival. They are trying to pressurize his mates so that a revival could be there. But if I talk about Kisa, well, he's going to be over there. Kisa has been finished off. Okay, they have been spotted, and the match has ended. Team number 5, that is Alpha 7, got that winner chicken dinner. That was a smooth one. Look at the guy, guys, with some amazing 17 finishes. Well, that's the highest for this lobby. 17 finishes for them. Alpha 7 got that winner chicken dinner. Huge shout out to A7 GodL for securing 10 amazing finishes. Man, oh man, that was quite tiring. That was one Alpha MVP being dealt. Start of the match will be A7 GodL, of course, with a total 10 defeats, with 1 bonus point and a total damage of 12-4-2. Best companion will be Bonafide's Seawavs for 3 revivals, 3 assists, and total survival time of 1288. Other than that, GodL was the final eliminator also. With that, guys, this match is also over. But now we are going to go into the next match. So let me just enter the ID pass. I'll be back very soon. Just give me a 1-minute break. I'll be back with the ID pass. Alright guys, as promised, we are back into the next lobby. Sanhok will be the map. Sanhok will be the poison of this map. So let's see. Sanhok 1.1 zone shrink speed will be there. Play zone damage will be 1.1x. Safe zone first display time will be 60 seconds, and the first zone will be starting at 240 seconds. That is going to be lovely. I guess the match is going to actually stretch for, if I'm not wrong, 25 minutes. But it is going to be quite a close map where you never know which team is going to win, which team is going to lose. But on that point, guys, we'll wait for the match to start. So enjoy the song, enjoy the lobby, and of course, guys, make sure to follow me on my Instagram. Subscribe my YouTube channel also. You can see the whole situation going on onto the left screen. The Raider Slays is my YT handle, and Raider Slays will be my Instagram handle also. So you guys, you can just go ahead and follow me. Loco, Router, Facebook, and even Geo Games will be the same portfolio. So guys, you can just follow me. 7 Direction Esports, huge shout out to them also for providing me this chance. Huge shout out to Esports Empire also for providing me this chance. And of course, guys, you should follow them also for more amazing content like this, for more amazing gunfights like this, because they are the one which are responsible for the lobby. I'm just casting, I'm just providing providing you with the whole knowledge of the fights. But on that point, guys, enjoy the song. I'll be back very soon.
Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Happier tonight. Happier tonight. Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Happier tonight. Happier tonight. Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every you say why you're a stranger now? Your eyes escape mine when I sit you down. Don't you feel like we're holding on onto a fairy tale, but the magic's gone? Been months of bluffing the blushes and faking the butterflies. Wake up, yeah, I'm kicking the castle down. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk.
Well, welcome aboard guys. Once again, we are back with the last match. Let me just change the highlights and all. So guys, of course you are going to enjoy this match also, but the map is of Sanhok, which was actually a bit of setback for the other teams if I'm not wrong. But let's see how the fights are going to be. 0 seconds to go and the flight path is going to be here. So I hope you guys will enjoy the whole flight path and the whole punch-in situation which is going to be over there. And the flight path is going to start from Mongnai, which is the northeastern corner of the map, and it is going to end to the southern corner, which is Bantai, or let's say Camp Charlie semi area. And you guys already know that this is a 4x4 map. That means 4 into 4 kilometer map, which is actually a very short map as compared to Irangal or Miramar, which is a 8x8 map. So of course the fights are going to be pretty on point. The teams are going to be very close and the fights are going to be quite aggressive. I don't think that the teams are going to actually bail out from the fights, but I can already see that the eastern flank is pretty much very empty. Camp Bravo, well, that doesn't have any other team. Lakavi could have one team right now, and there could be one or two teams coming up into the area of Kampong and all. And if I talk about Team EXO, well, they are going for Camp Charlie. That's great. But other than that, all the other teams are going for the western drop, western locations. For example, GodL is going for that area, which is known as Painan, which is going to get a huge amount of contest. And you can already see Paradise Resort is also getting a contestment. Team EVOS is going head to head with Team APG. That is going to be quite interesting. You can see that Stalker Exok is just trying to stop, trying to actually beat, and trying to actually wait for the whole situation to come up into his courtyard. Let's see how the fights are going to be. Let's see how the gun game is going to be established. Man, oh man, that is going to be quite interesting to watch. But we have n number of finishes going on. GodL is getting attacked out quite frequently. You can see that Clash got the Igel from Team GodL has been picked up. That back of him. And Nubi is trying to actually bat it out constantly. He is trying to actually get those finishes into his courtyard. Another one game comes up. That was brilliant. And Nubi secures the finishes. That is lovely. Team Knights is facing the wrath of Team GodL. That is lovely. But now let's see what eventually happens to them. Now let's see what eventually the gun game is going to depict, or let's see what eventually the gun game is going to throw at them right now. And there we go, another guy has been spotted, another guy is going to go down. That was brilliant in the hands of I'm Nooby, but neyoo is noob, and neyoo whom has been picked up from Team GodL. That's a very bad strategy. That's a very bad start for the team right now. You can already see Paraboy secured 1 finishes, Order secured 2 finishes. That's brilliant. King was the one with 0 finishes, but if I talk about I'm Nooby, well, he has also secured 2 amazing finishes. But Team GodL is constantly getting pressurized, which is something I never wanted to see. But Team GodL is getting punched out quite frequently. If I talk about Team APG, well, they are also securing a lot of damage. Team EXO is meanwhile very safe. That's a good thing for them. But Team APG is constantly trying to punch out, and Team Evo secured a very good finish with 0 finishes. And if I talk about Lysak, well, he has secured 2 finishes. That's brilliant. Other than that, we have another comeback coming up right now. Onyx Joe Brinky is going to be here in the area of half, and we have SZSE, which is going to take it a fight. We have Suna. And we have 33Z, but if I talk about Taoshil and Yangs, well, they have been picked off. That's bad. Sunana has been picked off. That is a very bad situation, but in the map of Sanhok, you have constant a number of highlights, also number of fights going on in the lobby. EXO is also trying to take a fight. EXO is also trying to eliminate one more guy. You can scream. Well, he's a pretty much AFK guy. That is a free kill for the other teams. If we talk about Team Onyx, well, they secured 4 amazing finishes. That was absolutely brilliant. This is the map of Sanhok, where 18 teams were there in the lobby, if I'm not wrong, but right now, currently, we are left with only 15 teams, because the number of push-in, the number of punch, the number of aggression in this lobby is going to be on point. If we talk about Team Diva United, well, look at that, guys. Diva United is constantly trying to pressurize Team IHC. IHC is also getting punched out. Zeol with a very late situation. If we talk about Alex, well, these guys are trying to put some smokes. These are trying to put some mollies also, so that eventually they could block the path of all the other teams which are trying to push in onto them. But of course, it is not going to be that easy, because they could get tagged out quite frequently. But Team EXO is still alive in the lobby. Team GodL, I'm Nooby, if I'm not wrong, is still alive. That's brilliant. But Zeol has been picked off. Man, oh man, Team IHC is gonna go down, and there we go. Diva United gave a comeback very strong into the map of Sanhok. I guess this is the map they prefer to fight in. This is the choice of their poison. This is the poison of their choice, if I'm not wrong. And Cardon with 1 finishes, Steve Boy with 3 finishes, and hence Public with 1 beautiful finish. That was amazing. Jersey 21 also impacted a lot in the lobby, but still they have been evacuated. If I talk about I'm Nooby, well, this is the lost man of his team right now. He's trying to scout, he's trying to devour all the other teams which are in front of him. But team number 3, that is, let me tell you the name, that is Neatest Vincere. Well, they are very good into the fight right now. So let's see how the punching is going to be there. Let's see what eventually happens to them. We have Paraboy. We also have King in the scene with 2 amazing finishes. They are trying to take that 1v1, and this is one of my favorite guns which King is holding right now, and that is Thompson. Man, oh man, that is a sweet little gun. But if I talk about team number 20, the most consistent team of this lobby is here right now, and you can see that we have team number 8. We have Paraglaive. We have Jester, we have Scourge, we have Ezreal in the scene. In the last match, Ezreal was replaced by some other guy, but in this match, Ezreal is here right now. So let's see what eventually happens to them. Let's see how the gun game is going to be over there. Let's see how the gunfights are going to be established, because this is one hell of an interesting fight which is going on in the lobby. TYC Sun is also getting phased out, also getting tagged out quite secretly. Team Onyx is still here. Joe Brinky is going to be over there right now. That is lovely. But if I talk about Team 2IC Sun, well, they are actually losing one of their guys. Foxy has been picked off. That's a bad start for the team. But if I talk about team number 8, well, they are also facing a loss of one guy. Skulls has been picked off and a chance to actually get that revival. And there we go. Another guy goes down. Jester is here. Skulls has been picked off. Ezreal has been fully finished. Glove is also here right now. But team number 20 is constantly trying to pressurize them. And you can see that we have 2IC Sun, which is trying to push in at this moment. 21 season. Yeah, that. Okay, the nade was there. DPS is into his hand right now. One good shot of DPS can actually eliminate it out. And there we go. He was trying to put that DPS into the workout, but that DPS will actually get choked out. And just like that, Paraglaive was the one to actually get two finishes. That was sweet. Now we have Badman and Starfa still trying to fight it out, still trying to battle it out. But we have another fight coming up. We have another closure coming up in the lobby. Bootcamp, near Bootcamp, we have Team Jiva United, which has been obliterated by Team Aura. This is the team, if you guys remember, which actually choked the winner chicken dinner. They were very close to getting that winner chicken dinner, and they just lost it. They just lost the whole situation. They just lost the whole winner chicken dinner into the hands of Team Alpha 7 in the last match. But in this match, let's see what eventually happens to them. You can see that I Am Newbie is again coming back into the fight, again bouncing back into the lobby. What do you think about that, guys? How the fights are going to be, how the situations are going to be handled? That is the major concern. Knight's Neo is here right now. That is lovely. Knight's Nemipo. Yeah, that's what the name is. I Am Newbie still waiting it out, still trying to hold. Their Paraboy is also trying to fight back. Let's see what eventually happens. King has secured 0 finishes, but I guess Team Knights players are already very tagged out this summit. And there we go. We spotted him out. Just like that, Team Knights have been obliterated, and Team Envy secures 5 beautiful finishes. And look at that beautiful small guy, which you can actually get by opening some crates. To be exact, spending some UCs. Yeah. Now let's see what happens. Team Exo is pretty close to Team Bonafide, and there is a fight coming up very soon if I'm not wrong. Bonafide's Nukes is here. We have Cheetah also trying to scout all the areas, smelling all the paws of the enemies, and other than that we also have Keyballs in the scene. We have U of FW also in the scene trying to battle it out. Let's see how the 1v1 is going to be, or let's see how the fights are going to be established. That is going to be the major concern. I can already see that the teams are trying to obliterate, but look at this far away fight coming up. We have Team Onyx with only 8 number of finishes, which is pretty far away from the location which we wanted to see. Look at that, guys. They are fighting it out into the area of heart, and they have got 8 amazing finishes. That's amazing. But buddy, you have to be in the zone, because the zone is going to shrink in very rapidly, and once that happens, you are unable to get those finishes into your code. So these are some things which you have to be pretty aware about. But if we talk about team number 20, look at that. They have spotted him out. Microboy is gonna go down. But if we talk about some other guy from Team Evos, we have Lyzug trying to actually bait him out. Red Faces trying to rotate from the right angle. He's trying to flank from a different angle, so that eventually this fight goes into his courtyard. Look at this situation coming up right now. This is absolutely sweet. The kind of gun game which this guy is trying to depict is absolutely amazing. But Microboy, well, his life is counting into the backward areas. And if we talk about Starfa, well, he's coming back into the fight. Let's see what eventually happens to Starfa also. Oh man, look at that. They've just spotted him out. They just eliminated him out. That was absolutely amazing. Another fight is going to be over there, and just like that, they have been picked off. That was smooth. Lyzurk was there. Now the only thing which is left is to actually get a revival for Microboy, but he has been eliminated by Team Boom, and now Team Boom is going to decimate them out of the zone, and they are in the zone, and that's a great thing for them. And look at that, guys. Look at the spray getting connected, and he's super duper lit, but still he's not going to get knocked out because he's in the zone. Now if we talk about Team Exo, after securing 1 finishes, Team Exo is getting shattered by the hands of Team Bonafide, and you can already see Team Bonafide is trying to actually crush the souls of all the other teams. Already you can see that the fights are going to be on point. Already the punches are going to be on point. Team Exo meanwhile trying to depict the whole situation. Punku going to get that revival. Sensei also facing the wrath of Team Bonafide. Keybox, that will be the man who is actually trying to pressurize the whole fight with that beautiful QBZ. He is trying to pressurize. Sensei was picked off. Man, oh man. Sensei was picked off by, I guess, Nukes, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Nukes and Cheetah and Keybox. These are the members here. But if I talk about Team Exo, Sensei is going to get that revival. Punk is back onto the feet. Punk is back onto the gun game. Punk is trying to depict the aggression which is required in the lobby. That is going to be lovely. But Cheetah is going to flank from the right angle, and this flank could actually get a very huge number of eliminations at this moment, and this could actually risk a lot of situation. So let's see what Team Exo does, because they are pretty much wide open and they can be easily eliminated from this angle. 25k likes can be very close. So let's see guys, can we hit 25k likes or not? Panku meanwhile getting decimated from the right angle. Well, I guess Panku is gonna go down very soon. Panku is going to go down very soon. So let's see what eventually happens to him. Panku is still trying to beat the fight, and if I talk about team Bonafide, well there we go, Bonafide goes on, and that was a damn good drop shot by Panku. That was amazing. Exo Immortal was absolutely very amazing. But now if we talk about team Bonafide's other guy, we have Nukes, and Cheetah is also going to be here right now. So let's see what eventually happens to team Bonafide. Let's see what eventually happens to the fights. Let's see what happens to the game. Okay, now I can see that teams are trying to scout, teams are trying to actually get those angles into the perspective right now. Punk is going to be here, the nades have been already dealt right now, and guys, I'm really very sorry if I'm pronouncing the name incorrectly, because the thing is I've got the slot list, whatever slot list I've got, I'm trying to pronounce on that terms, because then the orgs actually do the drama and all. So I don't want that kind of stuff. I am going to pronunciate whatever is written into the slot list. I am really very sorry. I know the teams are not there. That was Nova, that was Paraboy. I know everything is there on point, but still, whatever the slot list is provided to me into the description or into me into the DM of WhatsApp and all, I will pronunciate that only. So I'm really sorry about that. But Team Exo meanwhile has secured 5 amazing finishes. That's brilliant. Team GodL is still in the alive in the lobby. That's brilliant. Clutch God meanwhile idling. I am Newbie. That's brilliant. Neo is also here. Neo Home is also going to be here right now from Team Nova. We have Paraboy still trying to fight it out. Let's see what happens to them. Well, he is the last man standing of his team, securing 2 amazing finishes. But right now they have to go head to head with Team Onyx, because Team Onyx meanwhile is another team which has decimated the lobby into the half, because they have secured 8 amazing finishes into the first half of the lobby. That was absolutely important for them, absolutely encouraging for them. But there we go. Rosie is going to go down if I'm not wrong. Rosie has been picked off. That's bad for him. Rosie is going to be punched on. If we talk about Cleon, well, he is on the back foot areas. Rosie is going to go down. Cleon is going for that revival, or let's say going for that redemption, but Paraboy is not going to give that chance to him. And there we go. Paraboy with that beautiful EMP45 is going to push in very soon. Cleon is here right now on point, and Paraboy has to do that magical stuff, otherwise he's going to go down. Cleon is again cooking on 8. That is brilliant, but Cleon has been spotted, and there we go. Cleon is going to go down very soon. Let's see what Paraboy does. Let's see how the comeback is going to be there, and I guess Paraboy has been targeted quite frequently. Cleon actually decimates Paraboy also, and just like that, Team Nova also goes down. That's bad for them. Now GodL is still in the lobby. GodL is coming back. Look at that. Noobi was the one to actually get that smooth finish. Jacob Boy was picked out, but Noobi is still in the water, so that's why he was unable to actually put any kind of damage, put that any kind of perspective into the fight. So let's see what eventually happens to them. Noobi is going to be here. Let's see what happens. Cleon is already trying to decimate the fight right now, but Noobi is constantly trying to push in, and this is a very risky fight because he is far away from the zone right now. Look at that, 59 meters more to travel in the zone. He has to be in the zone right now. He could easily gatekeep from that angle, but no idea what he's trying to think, what he's trying to pressurize at this moment. But Noobi is constantly trying to aim for Cleon, trying to aim for the other guys, but they have been spotted. Look at that, Cleon manages to take him out, and Team GodL also goes down. Just like that, GodL is gonna go down. GodL is eliminated by the hands of team number 7. That is Team Onyx with 10 amazing finishes. Team Onyx is constantly trying to finish the whole lobby. That is absolutely amazing, man. Man, oh man, that was absolutely brilliant. But meanwhile, another team from India is Team Exo, which is constantly trying to keep themselves very alive in the lobby. In the top 6 teams, Exo is there. Top 6 teams and top 18 players are going to be there. Every team has a minimum of 3 players left in the lobby, which is again quite a tiring situation for all the other teams which are not going to survive. But Immortal has been picked off. Aura Jaden was the one to actually get that knockout, if I'm not wrong. But Jaden, with that beautiful sweet angle, is trying to decimate Team Exo, and this could be a very decimating situation. But we have Siapa picked off by Panku. That's amazing. Siapa actually comes up with a very good fight, but Panku was the one to actually put that full stop into the consideration, and he was very good at it, and due to which he secured that finish. But Panku meanwhile is also getting decimated by Aura's No Mercy. Now Fears, the only guy from Team Exo, is going to survive. Let's see what happens to them. India OP once again into the chat right now, but of course all the other teams are trying to decimate them. That was a good shot, but Immortal could get a revival. Immortal could come back into the fight, and there could be a possible 2v3 battle, 2v4 battle coming up very soon. So there we go. Immortal goes on for that revival. That's smooth. They are in the zone. There could be a possible situation coming up. Meanwhile, we have another team which is going to distract Team Aura to actually take Exo down. So this is the team which is going to distract them. Onyx is again on under the front foot, and they are again looking forward to get some fights. 12 finishes for the team. Look at that, man, oh man. Team Aura is again getting a full stop onto their gameplay. In the last match, Team Aura was very good at getting those position points, but eventually they were taken down by Team Alpha 7. And look at that, in this match, another thing is going on. Fierce was the one to actually put a full stop from the back angle, and just like that, Jaden is going to go down. There is no possible survival coming up, and Jaden has been taken down. Now Fierce is again trying to secure more and more finishes, so let's see what eventually happens to them. Let's see what eventually happens to the takeout. Let's see what eventually happens to the gun game of Team EXO in front of Team Onyx, or let's say Team Aura. Well, Aura is on the back foot. You can see that Kaisa is not coming into the front fight, but if I talk about Team Onyx, they are constantly trying to pressurize, constantly trying to pressure on to the areas. Rosie is on the right angle. He's trying to scout from another angle, but Team EXO is very keen on getting the rotation into their perspective. They want to be in the zone. They want to actually hold a very good stuff, very good area, so that eventually they could take out more and more guys from that angle. That would be smooth for them, but they have to focus on to the terms of heal, the terms of utilities they have at this moment, because this is the map of Senok. You never know from where a team is going to bounce, so you have to be pretty vigilant about those situations also. And I guess Team EXO is more than capable of doing that kind of amazing stuff, but eventually the lobby is full of all those PMJC stars which are going to actually combat it out, or let's say get that fight into the perspective. That is going to be amazing. And once again, guys, I would like to request all of you to actually follow me on my Instagram handle also, so that eventually I can support you and you can support me. We both can actually cherish from each other. Let's be a parasite. Anyway, let's see what happens to them. Now we are left with only 4 teams. Team Bonafide has taken down. Team Aura has been taken down. That's bad start for all the other teams. Let me check out all the other teams which are left in the lobby. So we have team number 7. Let me check it out. Okay, we also have team number 2's Evo's Liza. Oh man, look at that. He's going for that heal battle. That is smooth. 15 first aid kits for him. That's a huge number of first aid kits into his courtyard right now, but of course he has to be in the zone. Now he's trying to actually be in the top 4. That is good, but Team Onyx is going head to head with some other team which is known as Team EXO. So let's see how the fights are going to be established. We have Fierce and Scene. We also have Immortal pretty much close. Let's see what eventually happens to them. Let's see how the fights are going to be established. Let's see what happens to them. Gun game is on point, the fight is on point, but of course the noise is also going to be. And please guys, be safe about the COVID situation and all. I'm also getting a cold because I am facing cold, and that is why my nose is running at this moment. I don't know my voice is coming very smoothly or not, but still guys, Onyx is going to be there with 4 amazing finishes. Cleon is here with 7 amazing finishes. That's a quite a tight situation. I can already see a good gun game coming up from Team EXO also. Look at that. EXO is trying to monitor all the situation. They have monitored, they have found out the loophole, and they are going to get that carnage into the perspective, but still Cleon actually finds a clean shit area, and then he's trying to rotate from the left angle. He is trying to flank from the left area so that eventually he could get a good angle, good grasp of the lobby, and eventually take EXO down. Immortal is going to go down, that's for sure, and there we go. Immortal goes down. Immortal has been picked off. Now Fierce is the only one to actually carry his burden, but let's see, will he be able to actually take that kind of gun game into his consideration or not. All the other teams are rotating from the right angle. Look at that, guys. Team Boom is still in the angle, still in the lobby, but still they are pretty much far away from a fight, and Cave is the hub of the fight right now. You can see that another nade comes up. I guess that was a smoke or a nade, I don't know, but yes, of course the smokes were dealt right now, and the pressure was being made. Fierce has been tagged out quite frequently. I guess he could easily drop down into the area which is beyond that cave area. So let's see what eventually happens. Let's see how he is going to tackle with the fight, because of course guys, it is going to be quite an amazing one. You can see that he's trying to scout, he's into the FET mode, he's trying to pressurize, he's trying to put the spray. He actually put the one guy down. Cleon was picked off, but then Exopios was picked off by the guy that is known as Nick. Now only 2 teams are left in the zone, and one is Boom, another is Onyx, and the only third team which is alive in the lobby is Team Evos. Microboy from Evos was picked off quite early. KF was picked off. Red Force was picked off. Now Evos Lizark is here with 21 first aid kit. That is more than enough. I guess he could easily secure the second position, and look at that. He is just constantly trying to devour, constantly trying to actually find more and more first aid kits, so that eventually a heal battle, a possible heal battle could be there. And to his charm, only the 5th zone is here right now, so of course the damage is not that much, and the lobby is getting empty quite early. So yeah, Onyx is still here. Onyx is still trying to retaliate. Onyx is still trying to fight it out. Let's see what eventually happens to them. Let's see how the gun game is going to be over there right now. That is going to be the major concern. I can already see teams are pretty much close, but the kind of carnage, the kind of finishes, the kind of gun game which I wanted to see is pretty much far away at this moment. So let's see what happens, guys. Boom Exas, Boom Boss KX4U. Other than that, we also have Boom Voka DY, which is still trying to actually scout scout all the areas, to find all the angles so that eventually a fight could be there right now. And please guys, make sure to follow me also on Instagram. But they have spotted team number 7. Team Oni could have been picked up, but they are getting tagged out from the left angle. That is going to be quite a tiring one. Look at that drop shot being dealt. That was smooth manner, man. Now Rosie V3 is going to be the last man standing of his team. Let's see what happens. Oh, he just eliminated the guy. That was smooth, yeah. Onik with 18 amazing finishes is going to torment the lobby. They are going to get that winner chicken dinner also into the courtyard. But look at that. Oh, he secured the winner chicken dinner. Evo Slicer was the one to actually get that winner chicken dinner. Look at the turn of table which came up into the lobby. Man, oh man, this was literally very interesting. I never expected that this is going to happen. But look at that, guys. Team Evo secured 9 amazing finishes with a beautiful winner chicken dinner. But hats off to Team Onik for getting 18 finishes and #2 position. A total of 30 points for that team also. That was absolutely smooth. With that, day number 1 of this whole pro sims is over right now. Let's see that this sim is going to repeat tomorrow also or not. And I will be here to cast the match, but start of the match will be Onik Leon and Onik Nick will be there right now. But that was literally very amazing. That was literally smooth. That was literally very tiring to see. But of course, it was quite an amazing experience for me and quite an amazing experience for you guys also, if I'm not wrong. So guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Make sure to follow us also on Instagram handle. And you can also go ahead and subscribe 7 Direction Esports channel so that eventually the kind of support, the kind of giveaway which is required in the lobby is will